Well, I have a dog. She is a crossbreed between a blue mill and a collie dog. She has one blue eye and one brown eye, and she's black and white in colour. She's about 4 years old. She was rescued by my auntie and uncle. Lily is her name.
That's a really pretty name. Okay, and what does Lily do and how does she make your mother's life easier?
Well, my mother has a genetic condition, which means that most days she has the inability to move her legs. My mum is terrified of being left alone on the house with no one there. She has to lock all the doors, so having Lily there keeps her safe. Makes sure that if anyone comes to the door, Lily will start barking and she'll get defensive. And when my mum is able to go for a walk, she takes Lily with her. It's good exercise for her because my mum doesn't get any other exercise, and it's really good to have Lily there because she looks after my mum while she goes for a walk.
So if possible, could you tell me a little bit more about your mother's condition and how Lily helps her?
Lily can sense when my mum is in pain. It's really strange. My mum has a neurological brain condition. The doctors misdiagnosed her for years and they took her in, gave her an MRI scan, and they found that part of her brain was something that a 65-year-old woman would have, and she was only 47. Basically, she gets muscle spasms, so she gets intense pain in her legs and her spinal cord. Lily can pick up on when my mum is not feeling well because she sniffs my mum's legs where they're hurting and she licks them. And she knows when my mum's in a lot of pain because she jumps up on the bed and she sits next to my mum. There's someone there who understands that she's in a lot of pain because for years no one has understood what was wrong with her. They just said she had migraines and headaches. We can tell from Lily, when Lily is sad, you can tell that mum's sad, so it helps us to identify when mum is not feeling her best.
And what advice would you give to someone with a similar condition to your mum, thinking about having a dog and how that would help them? What advice would you give to them?
I would advise them to get a dog, mainly a dog, because having a cat, they don't have the same effect. So I'd advise other people to get a dog, not only to keep the house safe, but if you have someone with my mum's condition, then they need to have a dog at home because the dog can empathise with the person. They understand when you're in pain. So if you need exercise, people who have a similar condition, that you get frustrated because you can't walk, you can't drive, you can't go out and work like everyone else. So having a pet there is someone to talk to, keep you company, and stop you from being lonely.
Thank you so much for coming today, and it was really lovely to meet you.
Thank you very much, Jasmine. Thank you for having me.